Welcome to Gear Vlogz Automotive Podcast, a hybrid call-in talk show where you, the viewer or listener of the Gear Vlogz YouTube channel, can tune in and listen to the latest in automotive news and happenings within the automotive space. I'm Mario Gear. Want to be a part of the show? It's easy. Just call our show voicemail hotline at 805-419-5129 any time of the day of the week before the following Thursday and leave a message. Or now just join us live via the Clubhouse app and come on stage and be a part of the show. This takes place every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're not already doing so, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that thumbs up, share this out, and tell your family and friends. So sit back, crack open the cold one, and enjoy the show. Lamborghini Polo Storico at Rétromobile Paris 22. A year dedicated to the history of the V12 engine gets underway with a display of two iconic legends, the Countach LP500 and the Miura SV. Saint Auguste Bolognese in Paris, March 16th. From 15th to the 20th of March, Lamborghini Polo Storico will be at the Rétromobile Classic Car Show in Paris. The Saint Augustine Bolognese company participation in the event is officially kicking off a year of tributes to its legendary 12-cylinder engine's history before the hybridization process begins in 2023 with the launch of the first hybrid production model. Displayed on its stand will be a reconstruction of the first Countach LP500 prototype from 1971 and the body of the Miura P400 SV that is being restored by Polo Storico's team in Saint Auguste Bolognese. Among those present at the preview evening was Stephen Winkelman, chairman and CEO of Automobilia Lamborghini. Quote, "The V12 engine is the heart of the icons from the brand's history, from the Miura and the Countach to the Aventador Ultime, which this year brings down the curtain on the unforgettable story of our internal combustion engine," says Winkelman. Enthusiasts of automotive culture will be able to join us at Rétromobile, where we are paying tribute to our cherished heritage and the vast engineering expertise of our past, present technicians. From next year, Lamborghini will step into the electrified future. The heir to the Aventador will be presented with a hybrid technology in the first phase of our, I'm not going to even pronounce that, plan, which maps out the path for 2030. It sets targets with the aim of reducing our environmental impact by taking a holistic and socially responsible approach. The Countach LP500 on display in the original Gallo Fly Special shade of yellow. It is a reconstruction of the legendary car that was presented in March 1971 at Geneva Motor Show and destroyed in a crash test carried out for type approval purposes in March of 1974. The reconstruction work was carried out by Lamborghini's Polo Storico for a collector, talking approximately 25,000 hours. A crucial contribution was made by Lamborghini's Centro Stali, which oversaw the outlining of the bodywork and ensuring that everything matched the original style. The mechanical components are all either restored components from the era or reconstructions from parts that are no longer available or were made specifically for the car. The bodywork and chassis were entirely rebuilt by expert panel beaters who shaped and beat them by hand. Pirelli came on board to remake the tires through its foundation. Improved all of the historic materials required produced tires whose design and dimensions were in keeping with those from the period and had them approved for road use. Also on display on the stand is a body of a Miura P400 SV owned by a collector who has asked Lamborghini Polo Storico to restore it for conversation purposes. It will be repainted in its original Arsencio Miura, a shade of orange. Then the interior and the mechanical components, which are being restored at present, will be back in place. Opened in 2015, Lamborghini Polo Storico is an automobile Lamborghini department dedicated to preserving the historic identity of the car. Its main tasks are certifying and restoring all Lamborghini cars produced up to 2001. To this end, Polo Storico oversees the preservation and acquisition of new sources for the company's archives, thus making it possible to bring out the best of all classic Lamborghinis. There you go. Here are some videos YouTube thinks you might like. The next segment clip will be up shortly. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like, comment, and share buttons for this episode. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you soon.